Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday, February 11th, 2021. It's the Power Hour. What's going on, everybody? Sorry I'm a little bit late tonight, but I do have a very, very good excuse. I was on a very long phone call with my very best friend in the world, whose birthday was today, and he lives in a different time zone. And so I was just hanging out with him until he decided to go to bed, and then I looked at my clock and realized that I hadn't started stream yet. But it's fine, because I'm totally fine with it. So hopefully you guys are doing real well. Hopefully you're all doing real well, and can forgive me for starting a little bit late. Whatever. How are you guys doing? Good to be here. Like I said, my week is going well. It's Friday for most of you. It's almost Friday for me, so yay. Getting ready to head into the weekend and hang out. I don't know. We don't do anything. It's quarantine. Bim, Chiz, how are we doing tonight? Hope you all doing well. Heck yeah. All right, great. So we are going to be playing more Divinity Original Sin 2. Hey! Oh my goodness, Bishop. Oh, to defrost. Goodness. Yeah, here in the Bay Area, it is cold, but it is not snowy like it is in most of the rest of the country. Has gotten some really rotten weather the last couple weeks going into this weekend. So hopefully everyone's doing well and staying safe and staying warm, if at all possible. I don't know, Action. We sort of accidentally our way into it, didn't we? So like I said, we're doing solo honor mode, no reloads, Divinity Original Sin 2. Currently working on a Pyro Geo red print, so mage that is focusing on spells from the Pyromancy and Geomancy skills. So lots of explosions, lots of things on fire, and then lots of poison and earth spells as well. So super fun. Yeah, you're right. Those of you down under are having a little bit of a different experience. I believe it. Well, hopefully you're staying comfortable as well there, Bim. That doesn't sound like a good end of the spectrum either. Anyway, we're level 10, and we're sitting at the start of Act 2. So while today's stream will be pretty short, there is a lot of stuff that we have to do tonight, including, as always, the nerve-wracking deal of fighting against some trolls. So we'll be running around and see how far we can get, and I'll go over our character once we get into the game. And let's get this show on the road. I got no time. There's no time. There's no time. We're late. I mean, we're not that late. I didn't even refill my water. Oh, gosh. Guys, I will be right back. I'm going to refill my water. The game will load in. Bim, thanks so much for the hydrate. Very appropriate. Let me go ahead and do that. Oh, and I definitely want to reorganize my bar before we start doing too much tonight, because there are too many spells. So here's that hydrate for you. Full water bottle now. Okay. So, overview of our character. Let's do it. Oh, back. Okay, there we go. So, as I said a little bit ago, this is a Pyro Geomage, so focus on intelligence and wits and memory. We had to put a lot of points into memory so that we could continue to cast all the spells that we have available to us, which is just, like I said, a lot of them. And there's still more to come, in fact. In terms of combat abilities, we've allocated, like we always do, 2 points in Polymorph at this point, 1 point in Scoundrel so that we can do Cloak and Dagger and Chloroform and Adrenaline. We've maxed out Geomancer. We've also got a lot of points in Pyrokinetic coming from gear, and we've put in a point extra ourselves. Our gear is, like I said, mostly providing Pyrokinetic and Geomancer, but also providing some other things on top of it. And we're still wearing the Gloves of Teleportation, and with a more Girdle, we're going to need to get rid of these at some point here. Goblin, how are we doing tonight? Good to see you. Civil abilities, Respect for Thievery, and then we've got a point in Persuasion because we're a lizard, and then we're running Lone Wolf and Pet Pal, but this is incorrect. I need to go and switch this. This should be Torturer, not Savage Sortilege. Terrible. Oh no. What's hopefully everything's good. Sorry, sorry to hear it, but hopefully we'll be able to entertain you a little bit tonight. Savage, get out. Torturer, far more important for what we're trying to do. Yuck, dude. Oh. No. That's all bad. You had to get your flashlight to finish stuff? Dude, that is... Yikes, what a day, huh? I'm sorry to hear it. Hopefully, well, yeah, I'm glad to hear that, and hopefully, hopefully it's all downhill from there, or uphill. Uphill? All uphill. Hopefully things get better for Mir. Let's put it that way. Whatever the expression is that means good. COVID vaccine round 2. Congratulations, man. Lucky you. Make it happen. Not driving, I can't blame you. Especially with roads being weird. You mentioned unsalted, it's just like, oh gosh. Oh, yeah, I do not pay very much attention to the stock market. I know that things are crazy right now, obviously, but sorry to hear that as well. I want to say something along the lines of, like, you know, I'm sure they'll go back up, but again, I have no information. So it's just platitudes. All I have are platitudes. There you go. Only invest in vendors? Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright, let's blow up something, shall we? Right. Just in case you forgot that we do fire spells. All right, let's go ahead and fix our bar here. It's pretty important that I do this sooner rather than later. Otherwise, it's gonna get real nasty. Hey, what's going on, Jake? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. But let's fix our skill bar. This is getting ridiculous. There we go. So on the first bar, we're gonna have our pre-buffs, our utility spells, our teleports, our armor spells, and our disables. Right here. Oh, that's very kind, Jake. Well, as you know, I have gotten better as we progress. So there's always room for improvement on top of that. So very I'm of course happy to hear that you've enjoyed the content. But just remember, there's always places for us to go. We're always learning. Hey, Kisat, how are we doing? So bar 2 is fire, bar 3 is earth. And poison. There we go. Now we're starting to look like someone that's a little bit organized. You like the water balloon to stun? Yeah, that's a cool maneuver. Unfortunately, it can be used against you as well. Hey, Spike. Good to see everybody. Hope you're all doing real well. Thanks for all coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. I know tonight's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, but still lots of excitement. And lots of potential places where we die. Let's try not to. Okay, great. Let's kill some Voidwoken, shall we? Yeah, we're good at that. Yeah. Earthquake is fun, but expensive. In terms of AP. But damn if it doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah. The nice thing about one of the nice things about this build is how cool the spells look. So I definitely agree with that. Awesome, Goblin. That's great to hear. Hey, we're all here for one another. The very least I could do is just offer a couple of supportive words.
In a flurry of...
Alright, let's free Peeper. So that he can be all spoiler. How do you get Flay Skin? So that becomes available as a skill book at level 16 from any polymorph vendor. It becomes available as a scroll at level 12 or 13, can't remember which. And so we'll be looking for it from various vendors. Yeah, what Keyside is saying. You get a high tier polymorph skill book, like a blank polymorph skill book, combine that with the scroll, and then you can gain Flay Skin a little bit earlier than what you had intended. Or than when you would expect it could be. So we're waiting for these guys to hatch so that we actually get experience for it. Yeah, honestly, guys, if I had known the superconductor thing that you had told me about, I would definitely have gone and gotten superconductor early, because that's a spell that's too good to ignore for air spells. So that's something that we'll definitely be doing next time. Oh, is this going to be one of the chat is extremely cute days? I mean, you guys are always really cute, but there's just some days where you guys just come in and just get really, really cute. Is that today? How do I pick my classes? Well, it's a combination of just like stuff that seems like it would be fun to play, Jake, but it's also just stuff that we haven't completed the game with before, right? So you're not going to see me play as an archer or a rogue anymore because we've already beaten the game with those classes. Likewise with necromancer, we're not doing that. Weebs, whatever. Weebs, keep it to yourselves. That's where I stand on it. Hey, how's it going, Tono? Rogue is too easy? I mean, we definitely kind of crushed the game with it, but it was pretty fun running that through.
She talks.
There we go. Hello? Alright, so just as always with the start of Act 2, it's a lot of just running around collecting waypoints and doing some fights.
The lizard had
Welcome.
one blood.
Chase. Or indeed you could stand there. Be quick about it before the Excellent.
Alright. See you back at your house. Bye. Can you hurry? Get the heck out of here, dude. I'm trying not to blow you up. Oh, she's limping. She actually has a real limp. Holy shit, they actually programmed a limp for her. I had no idea. Huh. I have a 1 AP spell. Ah. Okay. They're using this to set them to burning so that the spells do more damage. Corpse Explosion is a crafted ability, Jake. It's not something that you find. You can get Corpse Explosion as soon as level 2 when you're running around the fort. What triggers them to come? It's just the second turn. It's just the Executioner's second turn. Well, one thing I will say about playing a Necro is I think what people don't realize is that they can also just have a weapon and shield equipped. So in Act 1, for example, just get the best shield you can, and then get your warfare abilities to scale on, or to use on top of your necromancer abilities, because everything scales with warfare. What you can do is once you've eliminated their physical armor, then just hit them with chain physical stuns. So just hit them with Battle Stomp, Battering Ram, Chicken Claw, and then your necro spells come back off cooldown, and then you hit him with it again. And Shield Toss is always it's what, a 2-turn CD. So every other turn you can just Shield Toss, and that also scales with warfare and the damage of your shield. So there's a lot of things that you can use to go alongside your necro stuff, and kick ass with it. So that's the only thing I'll add to the discussion that you guys are having. She did. Alright, these guys have a little ways to go. Let's keep Alright, let's blind up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's the other way that I see people do do Necromancer is do it as Summoner. Now, I personally find Summoner to be extremely slow, and I don't prefer it, but I can understand the safety aspect of it. But when I played Sibyl as a Necromancer, we did it with Sword and Shield in Act 1, and then for most of Act 2 until we didn't need the shield anymore. Hey, what's going on, Nikki? How are we doing? Does PC have the mass interact option like on console? When you say mass interact, what are we talking about? There we go. Now I don't have to worry about traps anymore in this area. And we got that waypoint. We'll never see a summoner run. I mean, we did a summoner run, and it ended in Act 2, and I was even by the time it ended, I was already sort of bored with it. Can hold down A and interact with everything within 8 meters. So I have the Alt key, which shows me everything that is like everything that's around. And then there's the tilde key, which shows me like it highlights things that I can interact with. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what exactly you might be referring to. So it's possible that we do, and I just don't know of it.
A senior paladin.
Who are you?
He offers you a whistle light.
When you're ready,
He looks you in.
don't get caught.
Okay, I want to buy this from him. Oh, I don't have a Pyro book. Why don't I have a Pyro book right now? That's a little annoying. Alright, well, we'll hold off then. Mass loot for everything within 8 meters? What is the Diablo 3? Circle around you, highlights, interacts with everything. Then probably not.
Seems like the only work these days is in fixing weapons. This world, eh?
Oh, I was close. I was close, actually. I thought. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kisat. If I had a, because I'm not going into the middle of the city yet, then I don't need to do this yet. To pick that thing up from him. If I had a Pyro book, then I would have just bought it here, but since I don't, I may as well just hold off on it. Let's pick up our essentials from this guy. We can sell him stuff too, since we have friendship with him. Oh, and thanks so much for the Prime sub there. That's very generous. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime here. I appreciate that. Please enjoy your next month of ad-free viewing and Tier 1 emotes. Hope you're doing real well. Thank you so much. To grab Nether Swap? Yeah, I would do it, Kisat. It's just I don't need it yet. Like, I'm not fighting against anything that really requires it. And honestly, most of the experience that I'm getting is just exploration experience. So, but I understand the rationale. What's the difference between, this is Sharp Tooth and Tooth, but they both have the same icon. What are they doing? No, I understand canine versus molar, but the Sharp Tooth wasn't sharp. So they were messing with me. Yeah, exactly. My immersion. That's it. We're uninstalling. So it's over. It's been fun playing this game, but if they can't say a sharp tooth without actually providing a sharp tooth in the image, it's over. Oh, crap. Oh, is that what the problem was? Damn it, Kisat. Well, why didn't anyone tell me when I started this game last year? Then I wouldn't have gotten it. Unreal. Alright. Let's go and talk to Gareth and get him back to the boat before he kills Jonathan and moves on. One of the very few things that you have to do within a set amount of time. Once Gareth leaves the boat. You actually have to come and do this relatively quickly. Otherwise, if you wait, then he will kill Jonathan and move on, and we don't actually want him to kill Jonathan. We want to kill Jonathan. Or rather, sorry, he will not kill Jonathan and move on, and then Jonathan will go to his house and kill his parents. And we actually want his parents to be alive. This is our I'm definitely the good guy moment right here.
Jonathan.
Indeed. I came here now.
Gareth raises his blade. Gareth's blood.
What?
Gareth's.
I need to go. Yes.
All right, White Magister Jonathan, thanks for the stuff. Goblin, thanks so much to the host. Appreciate that. Kisat, it's more of the point where, because you know how stuff will appear on your field of vision, depending on what you can see. So like right now, the trolls don't really exist in the game yet. Like they're there, you know that they're there, but they're not really gonna start moving around until we go and see them, right? Like until I get to a point where I'm close enough to look at them. So yeah, it's sort of the Driftwood Fields area, but we're already in the area, so that's why I have to go do it. And it also is sort of dependent on high ground as well. So like, for example, you can potentially see, hear from Stone Garden. If you're hanging out up in the graveyard, then Gareth might spawn into the world and start pacing around Jonathan. So better to just come over here and do it immediately rather than sitting around and waiting for it.
He rings it. He shoves the being.
Amrak for extra safety? You know, honestly, maybe. But right now our armor does give damage. But it certainly could be an option. We do... did we save the strength? Yeah, we did. So with the point from the Blood Rose, we do have the 13th strength required to put it on. So I could. It gives 2 strength of its own. Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe. It's just as soon as I find a piece of armor that's actually going to give the stats that I'm looking for, I'm going to just want to use that rather than playing for safety. Like if I'm playing properly, I'm not getting hit anyway. You know what I mean? So then it's just a matter of me having to play play right. So we do have the Scholar tag on Red Prince, so we're gonna go ahead and oh my god. There we go. Oh, there's a pyrokinetic. Yes. Oh wait, that's a spell that I don't currently have. Am I ever gonna use Flaming Tongues? I actually am not. But we'll hang on to it anyway. I really like how the Ark city guides start showing up in this act, and it's really hammering home, like, hey, you're gonna be going to this place later. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm sure it's cool. It's just, again, like, I don't want to give anything the opportunity to come and hit me. So Flaming Tongues is just not something that I'm gonna be using at all. But we can at least use it to combine. And if I really want to learn Flaming Tongues, I can do it as part of the Elven Surface Quest, whatever that one's called. You know what I'm talking about. Combat setup and rounds. I think that'd be best when we actually do a fight. But what is it exactly that you're hoping to get out of that, Jake? Rotations. You just are curious about the combinations, like the combinations of spells that I'm using. So we have the Scholar tag, so reading the Ornate Hymnal actually gives us experience. In fact, so much experience that we just straight up leveled up there. Yeah, when we get to our next combat, I can sort of start to go over it. Basically, the essence of it right now, especially since we're playing with Torturer, I guess I can start because it might be a while until we actually have like stuff that we're fighting against. Because right now we're in the running around collecting waypoints section. But the essence of it is with Torturer. Sure, Kisat, yeah, but that's for later, right? Right now we only have mass deploy. And throw dust is not going to actually set off the traps, so dust blast will not either. How we play without CCs? Well, that's not exactly true, Jake. So with Torturer, we're relying Worm Tremor is a very, very impactful CC. This Entangled that it sets with Torturer is not blocked by magic armor, and it lasts for an extra turn. So we can hold things in place so that they can't move and they can't teleport for 4 turns. So you just put everything in one spot, hit them with 1 Worm Tremor, which, by the way, has an enormous radius. Look at the radius on this thing. Look at this. Freaking huge, right? So put everything in one place, hit them with Worm Tremor, and then just start unloading all your spells on them. The other thing with Torturer is that Ignition is a really cool spell. With Torturer, Ignition will set everything on fire, which means their fire resistances get reduced. And then as soon as stuff is on fire, then you hit them with your oil spells, and it causes not only heavy earth damage, because we've got a lot of points into Geomancy, but it also causes the explosions, which do increase damage on top of that. So it's explosions, it's setting stuff on fire, and then once you've run out of fire and poison spells to throw at things, then we still have our explosive trap, fireball, all these other spells that we can throw. We're gonna get mass deploy traps in the mix soon, which is just kind of icing on top. So that's kind of the gist of it, and you'll see me doing that once we get into actual fights. But like I said, it might be a while, which is why I decided to stop and kind of explain it now before we forgot.
The transparent yacht. It's a crystal.
All right, we have 4 in Thievery, and we have a source point, so I can open this thing and get a 3rd pyramid. Yay! Oh, by the way, we leveled up. Okay, so let's go ahead and take our point in Necromancer right now, and then I'll take a point in Aerithurge next level. But this is just so that I can remember to learn these Necromancy spells, kind of before I forget. And what do we need? I think we need more memory. We actually do need more memory. Wow. Okay, I'll take 1 point in memory here, and then another point in int. And then we'll take another point into each of those next level. When am I planning on getting Skin Graft? As soon as I go and get the Polymorph Belt. As soon as I go get the Polymorph Belt from What's-Her-Face, then I'll have 3 in Polymorph, and then I can get Skin Graft. Yeah, Ithne. I said Ithne, right? What's-Her-Face? Ithne? Kind of the same thing. Everyone should use that belt, Goblib. It is so good. It gives +1 polymorph, and it gives wits. You're not gonna find any piece of equipment that gives wits on a belt. It's just super good. Polymorph and wits in a belt. Ridiculous. I'm telling you. And the +1 warfare actually helps us as well, because then we only need to put, we need to only allocate 1 point in warfare for ourselves. So if we wanted to get Executioner, then we only allocate 1 point, and then, yeah, Ithne's the skeleton chick. And then the extra point in warfare that you get from the belt will give you enough for challenge, which is just good. It is too good to ignore. Everything in DOS 2 is broken. Come on. We all know this. Does the upgrade vendor work like Corbin? Probably, Jake. I haven't used the upgrade vendor mod or gift bag. I haven't used it, but I would assume that it kind of works like Corbin, except it probably upgrades for each of your levels. All right. Everyone who likes cats of the skeletal variety, look away. We're about to murder this one because it's worth a lot of experience. Hey, Gremlin. Let me do that hydrate as soon as we start this fight. Rawr. Are you serious? Can we fight? What the hell? This cat is just like, I'm on fire, and you're the one causing it. I don't care. Didn't seem to affect the stats on items. When you say the stats, do you mean the attributes or the combat abilities? Because combat abilities will never scale, but the attributes will. Just the damage or armor. So with the Fletcher, the attributes will scale as well as the damage and armor. So, but like I said, I don't have experience using the thing, so I am not your best point of reference. Oh no, it's skeletal. Unique items and non-unique items? In what way, Kisa? I've always seen the scaling work the exact same for me, but I could be wrong. $5,200 experience for a skeletal cat. Can't ignore that. Finn and don't scale on standard items. I feel like I have seen them do that. I think the reason that they scale so much with the Ring of Intelligence and Second Skin are because they're so low level. Remember that you're upgrading with the Ring of Intelligence. You're upgrading a level 6 item. Is it 5 or 6? A level 5 or 6 item that you're upgrading to level 18. Whereas with stuff like Anme Falin, for example, you're upgrading from level, I want to say 12 or 13 to level 18. So the stats increase, but not as much. And then most standard gauntlets that you're running around with. It only upgraded the armor? I mean, we can test it, Kisat, because we always sell our stuff. Can lizards drink fire? You mean like leech, but for fire? I don't think so. I mean, that would be pretty dope. There is a spell called Siphon Poison, but anyone can do that.
You're here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show.
Okay, here's Emrak. This is what you were talking about. Strength, Constitution, two-handed, and just a lot more armor. I think I'm gonna not get it. I think I'd much rather just hold out for damage. But I do want to get
The lizard's eyes are dark
a
as
source
polished
point.
coal,
So give me a
void of
source
all
point, dude.
light.
You and the issue once, but
The lizard's
there is none.
You feel the pull of a cold pain shoot. The far-off
Yeah,
connection
essentially yes,
fades,
Jake.
as do the screams. You feel
Somewhat now. Tell
If you really want to be meticulous about it, remove runes from your equipment. Otherwise, it'll be way more expensive to buy back. So just remove the runes from your equipment, sell stuff, and then buy the stuff back, put your runes back in. But, I mean, it's not usually a problem for us because we have more money than we ever know what to do with by that point.
The statue, even they weak from.
I don't need to go in there. It's just that I can destroy the statues. It's funny. Is there some sort of consequence for accepting a source point from him? No. Just don't mash one in your conversation with Jahan. Otherwise, otherwise he'll fucking murder you. But yeah, other than that, no, not really. All right, we're Scholar and we have Pet Pal, so we can use that to get extra experience from the bird here. Just in case anyone ever was curious
It painstaking.
A phoenix.
about Scholar Tag giving every single advantage possible.
I'm in no mood to be made fun of.
Have the Scholar Tag, it's just really good.
The bird.
All right.
Bishop, yeah. Yeah, we've accidentally mashed one in that conversation and had runs end. It's not a way to go. Not a way to go.
The egg is
I don't know Phoenix Dive at the moment.
Ashes.
So
This warmth comes from deep within the egg.
A rare delicacy.
okay, now we know Phoenix Dive. I still need 2 Warfare in order to use it, but we might as well use it as a free spell. Yeah, it is the same Jahan from DOS 1. Apparently, he's a very, very old man. Yeah, that's true, Kisat, but then that would actually require effort. Alright, how many hits is it gonna take for this stupid frog to get mad at us? Oh, good. Not as many as it normally does. Yeah, persuasion is not shared. A lot of effort for 2700 XP, but we'll take it.
Here be witchery. Trespass not.
How do you keep mobs from doing ranged attacks when they're entangled? Throw dust is our best friend for that. Set to blinded, so you can use that to keep them blinded for 1 turn, and then dust blast, which does kind of the same thing, except it'll target every opponent. This will blind for 2 turns, so you can keep things blinded for 3 turns. while they're also unable to move. Again, those are blocked by magic armor, so make sure that those are not... blinded is not a torturer thing, so you just make sure that their magic armor is gone before you start hitting them with blinds. Usually we have enough damage to do that within the first turn. Earthquake to piss off some rats. That worked. That was the easiest we've ever had to do that. So all the rats scatter as soon as you off one of them. So then you don't have to worry about them exploding in your face. So yeah, if you're not able to make them blind, Jake, then all you have to do at that point is either just go invisible or just leave their line of sight. Like, you can jump out of range or just walk out of range, and they won't be able to. You know, if you move more than 13 meters away, they're not going to be able to hit you. But otherwise, just blind them. Alright, so we got one of the witch's potions for ourselves, or for one of the cows, and then we're going to brew the other one. So for that, we have the witch's eye that we picked up, we have a Bolitus, and we have an augmenter. And we'll give them to them one at a time, because we learned a couple runs ago that you get double experience if you give the potions to the quests. Are there ways around elemental resistances? Certainly. So, like I mentioned, setting things to burning reduces fire immunity or fire resistances by 15%. Bleed fire reduces it by another 20. Flay skin reduces enemy resistances by 50. So those are ways that you can break resistances once enemies' magic armor is down. So you have to make sure that their magic armor is down. Now, you know, stuff like ignition wouldn't work against something that has, say, 100% fire resist, which is why those skeletons that we had to deal with before at the end of Act 1 were so annoying, right? Because they have 100% fire resist, so then we could only use our earth spells. I don't think there's anything that's immune to both of these things. Pretty sure there isn't any enemy that we run across that's immune to both of these things. The only one that I can think of is something that has a total elemental resistance entirely, which by the time we fight them, it's the junkie that's hanging out in yeah, exactly, Jake. Yeah, the Mortis Cave with arrow. You just need to have a lot more damage than because the enemies are lower level. You just need to have a ton of damage in order to get through that, because the resistances are so high. But like, look for ways that you can strip magic armor from things, right? Like Red Prince, for example, has Demonic Stare. Demonic Stare would actually be useful in a situation like that, because this thing will eventually start stripping potentially enough magic armor to actually break through stuff. You follow that up with Flay Skin, or you look for other spells that strip magic armor. See, Chloroform destroys magic armor as well. So, you know, just look for stuff like that aren't necessarily in the school that you're, like the school of damage that you're using, but I mean, these still work just fine. I feel a sneeze coming, but it is taking its sweet time.
Just don't. I know. You want truthy. We're being captive, so will you? It won't help us. Just get us some. What my don't man, for God's sake, Geraldine.
There we go. Flay Skin is for all elements, yes. The way that the spell is written, it says cuts enemy resistances in half, but what it actually translates to in game is -50 to all resists. Thank you, Bishop.
Good news. Shush. Oh, let me guess. Well, you have it. Oh, mines. Okay,
Mabel,
go on then. That's tough.
Mabel's
Yes, totally me.
Geraldine.
Oh, I'm happy.
All right, so 13,000 for that one, and then we'll craft another one, like I said, which is I plus Augmenter plus Politus, and give it to the other cow.
Mabel gives you a resigned.
Great. Can I have it then? I'm humble. It's work.
And then another 13,000, and quest is done.
Yay.
Moving along. Where do you get the recipe? For flay skin, there's no recipe. It's just vendors will sell scrolls. Oh, you mean the recipe for the witch's potion? It's in that book, but we just memorized it. The book requires you to have both mystic and scholar tags. So of the origin characters, only Fane is able to decipher it. But I just have it memorized. It's a real cop out of an answer, but it is true.
In the darkness of the woods,
Go on. But he that it is not.
he sighed.
The roads.
The echo of
To your. I am Jehan. Above all, I am a demon hunter. Underneath it all, of course, Quid will come.
he point.
I know it's. Of course, consider it a test.
Okay, so right here, since we've already talked to the advocate, you have to be very careful with your dialogue with Jehan.
My advice, above all else.
Right here. If I kept mashing 1, I would have said this, and Jehan would have responded by murdering my fucking face. So instead, I am gonna just see if he's got anything for sale that I want, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't know about you guys. Personally, I prefer my face unmurdered. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Okay,
May
we're leaving. Bye. Now we actually do have spells that we want to steal from Hanag that we couldn't, that would not be available to us at this point. So, shit, it's great that we're coming here. Of note, we'll be able to pick up a Source Fire spell and a Source Geo spell that we would not be able to get our hands on under normal circumstances. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and sneak. And then we're going to jump behind her. She doesn't know that we're here yet. Can you beat Jehan when you're higher level? Yeah, absolutely. And we will. It's one of the very last things we do before leaving the act, Jake. Because he's level 20, and he has a permanent Peace of Mind buff on.
It's power.
Which makes his initiative one of the very highest in the game. Like, that's not an initiative cheater. He's got like 72, I want to say like 72 initiative, something like that. So you need to be able to beat that in order to go first, otherwise he'll blow you the fuck up. Gardovich, thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. Oh, you baby, you know it. Okay, so we stealing from her. And what do we want? We want Epidemic of Fire. And we want Acid Spores. And then we'll take whatever else she's got.
The lizard looks at
You don't look like I've heard that.
under her breath.
Tell her we mean her no harm, and then she gets out of here. And we got our hands on Epidemic of Fire a little bit early. Isn't that nice? Actually, I should have stolen a Source Huntsman book. If I was actually thinking straight, I would have stolen a Source Huntsman book. But oh well. Epidemic of Fire is dope, of course, and Acid Spores is also quite good. Spores of poison damage. We just need more memory, and obviously more source in order to be able to cast all this stuff. Yeah, if I had stolen a Source Huntsman book, that would have been the smart move, because then I would have been able to craft deploy mass traps already. But I didn't do it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Not yet, anyway. Start taking our lava for a walk, just to start preparing for troll killing. Any good later ice damage spells? Yes, absolutely. The ones available at level 16 are super good. Icebreaker is really, really strong, and then of course Hailstorm is very, very. It's very good. There's another one that I'm forgetting. But yeah, the ones that become available at level 16 are some pretty nice damage dealers that are not healing ones. Can you get those early? You know, I'm honestly not sure. Excuse me.
How about you back off?
The enormous.
Didn't hear me the first time, parrot.
He smiles at.
We'll see. You
He rubs his left.
and I don't want to.
His eyes.
The competition. A little. He took over. That's a
Grog.
there.
Okay. Grog has informed us on his competition. Let's go ahead and drop a pyramid down. We'll return to him in a little bit. Exploration experience for discovering where Ithne was hanging out. Ooh, potentially upgraded gear. It's a lot of experience, Jake. A lot of trial and error. This is what you see now is the result of a ton of failed runs. And we still fail a lot. So, I appreciate it. I appreciate the compliment. Well, so Grog is not immune to fire, so lava will kill him. Jehan is also not immune to lava, so lava will kill him. You just need to make sure that you can survive his initial stuff. Marg is immune to lava, so our solution for Marg is slightly different, but still involves lava. Gonna wait for this chest to become available. Actually, hang on a second. We have a fix for this. It's not the best. Oh, sort of worked. Yep. Perfect. Throw dust eliminates death fog. Also eliminates lava, by the way. Here, let me show you guys that. Here's some lava over here. We're gonna get rid of it using pocket sand. So if you ever want to remove evidence of your lava or death fog misdeeds, just throw some dust on it. Pardon me. I would like to purchase your finest belt of awesomeness. Thank you. Imagine misclicking and walking into the death fog. Yeah, the game really doesn't let you path through. Actually, teleport enemies directly into lava? That is not different in DOS 2, Deus. It's just you have to be in combat with them. You have to be in combat with them in order to gain experience. And even then, sometimes it doesn't actually do it. Now, we kind of avoid that most of the time, because it's not fun to do all the time. It's just against certain enemies, like these trolls, it's just easier to just drop lava on them. It's just, I don't know. And it's nice to get rid of them early, because they're just bullshit at any time to fight against, you know?
A haughty-looking undead woman,
What side?
her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic fearless.
Are you mute? So long as I have books. Though
She leans toward.
I'm looking for a particular book, a tome
'Kay.
to teach me
Let's see what
how
she's
to
got.
make corpses
Finesse plus 3
explode.
intelligence? Oh gosh,
Would you
okay.
have anything
That's not
like
better
that
than
I
what we
could
need.
learn
Or
from?
than what we have. Does she have anything else we want? Oh, she's got chanterelles and teleports? Okay, great. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell her the corpse explosion scroll that we have on hand. That will raise our attitude with her to 100. And then we will, Oh wait, hang on a second. Oh, absolutely, Jake. Hopefully you have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Kisa, forced exchange is really good, except for the part where it doesn't actually like do the full HP transfer. Not on Grog anyway. So our strategy's slightly different, but still kind of in the same wheelhouse.
With a curt nod.
I'm bidding her farewell because I actually want to pre-buff before we fight her.
Found the little corpse-related book. I have a look.
Okay, here we go.
Mind you, don't tear any
Now,
pages.
since I'm in conversation with her, my pre-buffs will persist.
My thanks for your help.
All right, great. Let's go ahead and sell. Here, you can have skin graft scroll or the forced exchange skill book. Actually, we should hold on to source polymorph books. Kind of makes sense too. She can have the rest of this crap. You can have one teleport book. You can have all of this stuff. I don't need any of it. Or that. Or these. Or this. And instead, I want your chanterelles and your teleport scrolls. Cool. There we go. They do, Kisat. And flaming skin would be really nice if I were planning on casting supernova later. So, when we get apotheosis, and if I need to do extra damage, it'd be nice just to have that in the back pocket. I don't know how often I'm gonna use it, but if we use it even once. I know that flaming skin comes in scrolls, but we should have enough memory by the end of the game to be able to do all of it.
My thanks for perhaps I'm just good.
Come here. Oh my god. Our character was just like walking directly behind her. Little bastard. Okay, great. Wow. She's just drinking all the potions she had, huh? Cute. She goes. And we picked up our Belt of the Future. Here it is. Like we were discussing a little bit ago, this gives Polymorph and Wits. Those are the stats that we're particularly looking for. Constitution, Warfare, Single-Handed, those don't matter for our current build, but the Wits and Polymorph are things that you just can't find. And they're just really good. It does come, of course, at the cost of a point in memory, because we just ditched that wand, or that Withermore's belt, but still good. Alright, so now it's troll killing time, right? So let's go ahead and go get our other half of the lava chunk that we were using earlier, and take that down to Marg, so we can work on Marg.
Hello there. A fine, isn't it?
Marge bats his...
After all, truly. Who has the finer bridge? Well, if you're...
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. The green one down next to this troll, and go to the red one. Alright, so now to get rid of our trolls, all I need is... Living on the Edge, Shackles of Pain. That's for Marg. What I need is Terrain Transmutation for this one, so actually we'll just leave Terrain Transmutation on, and we're going to teleport lava underneath this troll.
Back so soon? Traitor.
He's smart.
What? Excuse me? What, did I not have enough freaking lava? Okay. You serious? Alright, we'll put it directly underneath him this time. And if it doesn't work, then we'll, you know, retreat. There we go. Much better. 38,000 for that one. That was just weird. Oh, see, this isn't the one where you have to sweat bullets, Action Hero. The next one is the one where we have to sweat bullets. Because the next one is the one where we actually put ourselves in danger. This is the one where we sweat bullets. Oh, nope, definitely don't want the bedroll yet, so let's just wait. We'll wait for that to come away, and why can't we drop lava under Marg? Because he's got 200% fire resist. Straightforward enough. Or is it 150? He's got a level of fire resist that is unbreakable for us at this current point.
Hello there. A fine day it is, aren't you? I've even been... Let me know how you like them. If you're...
Okay. Thanks for the equipment. I'll keep these. Okie doke.
Hello there. A fine day. Whoa, I do. Since it is such a fine, it does get...
Marge.
That'll be the regular toll.
Okie doke. So, the strat is... Shackles. Adrenaline. Living on the edge. So we can't die. We're shackled to him. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a walk on lava here. Oh boy. Get off the lava, get off the lava! And bedroll. Okay. Troll's done. Always a bit of a thorny situation there, but we made it through just fine. Alright, let's go into town and see if any of the stuff we picked up is good. And while we're there, we can pick some spells out for ourselves. Have I failed that strategy before? Yeah, there was like a span of like a couple weeks, Bishop, where I only died to trolls. Just like runs ending in trolls in succession. So troll percent became a joke there. We were joking about me doing troll percent runs. This is a wits check right here.
Where is it? Where is
She looks up.
you?
Tear.
I know the pouch. I'm a.
She tilts it.
I never honest work.
She reach as she pushes off of you. She reaches.
Lucian's legs. No one's ever felt me lift him off him. You're good. Hey now.
You're an
Don't
all-star.
sting me
Wait,
where it's
sorry.
tender.
Hey
I'm
now.
liable to keep that gold of yours if you're mean to me. You really want to know? The Majesty all done, so I need money.
She frees it.
You, funny. You take.
And she gives us the fancy gloves, which will help us with thievery endeavors later on down the line. We have Pet Pal, so we
The
can
dog.
talk to the puppy.
He turned.
You.
Get out of here.
Penny for a grieving.
And then take the money from this guy.
Penny.
Yep, they're literally called fancy gloves. Wait, what are they called if you steal them from her? I've never actually done that. But you can just do it in conversation. Like I said, it's a wits check. I think you need like 25. Gloves of acquisition? Oh. Huh. Well, there you go.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up.
All right, let's make friends with
Find
our
out while you
vendors
still
here.
can.
I think it's like, I want to say it's like 600 gold to make friends with them. Oh, I was so close. It was actually 600. All right, let's identify our equipment, because we've been picking up stuff that we haven't been able to identify, and especially with these rings and helmet, they could actually be good for us. Let's find out. And in the case of these pants, oh my goodness, that's a big upgrade. Even more here. Okay, so this helmet gives Wits, Huntsman, Hydrasa. Boo. Okay, what about the rings? Necromancer. Nope. Pyrokinetic Hydrosophist. Yeah, I'll use that instead of the level 9 one there. And Huntsman, Geomancer, Summoning. Wow. Very disappointing, honestly, but I think Huntsman Geomancer is better than Hydrosophist Geomancer, so we will still use both of these 2 rings, and we can sell the rest. Except I'll hold on to these. These are good. You can hear what's his face in the background saying, "Then don't come over." Yeah, Kisat, it is. It's just we don't find ourselves getting in good spots too often for high ground, but we'll look for it if we can. Oh, right, and I wanted to buy arrow spray off of him. Perfect. Oh, and goodness, wow, we have so many spells to learn. Learn Force Exchange and Skin Graft both. And we actually want Skin Graft, so I need more memory. So we need to level up and just... Mass Deploy is going to be lovely. I agree completely with you. So let's go ahead and forge our new best friend. Mass Deploy Traps. It's just like our regular Deploy Traps, except way better. Because it fires off more than one at a time. It's really good. I need more points in memory. We'll take we're actually going to take 2 full points in memory when we next level up. Yeah, Kisat, exactly. And we're going for that 3rd source point in just a few minutes here.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you.
Oh, it's good if I were you. It's madness out there.
Like it.
Okay, you do not have anything that I actually want. Holy shit. I'm very surprised. Usually she's got at least something in this, mess, but whatever.
Until later, then.
Oh, the Harbinger's got it coming. You know, I have a very hard time feeling sorry for the guy. A very hard time feeling sorry for the guy.
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic.
By the way, we're ignoring that Fire Whip and Laser Ray have been available, and we didn't even come in to grab them. Like, so many spells that we can use and just haven't. And we probably won't need to for a while, but like... Maybe when we start getting Elemental Affinity, these will become a little bit better, but like... Dude, Laser Ray looks so badass. It's got that really, really satisfying sound. Yeah, you're exactly on brand. Oh, and by the way, Nether Swap is here. I just need a 2nd point in Aerithurge. We'll be taking that point in Aerithurge next level, but... Alright, what did we say? It was 600 to make friends with these guys? Perfect. You can have that, I guess. I'll take this, and this, and... Oh, hang on. There aren't any Geo spells that I need to know that I don't. No, because I bought those off of Gareth. Laser Ray, Fire Whip. Oh, we have a giant physical armor potion? Dude, this is perfect. We're gonna be able to beat the crap out of,
Yep.
Wait, did I not learn Bone Cage? No, poop. We're gonna be able to beat the crap out of that stupid Necro Dog. I'm excited to get my revenge on Necro Dog. Between this for 712 physical armor and Bone Cage for an additional, like, I don't know how much we're gonna get out of that, because we're already max Geomancer, like, we're gonna have, like, 1,500 magic armor. Or, sorry, 1,500 physical armor. And there's no way they're breaking through that. Stupid Necro Dog. So excited to go up there and kick his ass. Oh, hang on, I needed to get the green pyramid. Yoink. Make sure you bring Corpse Explosion just to prove a point. Fuck no, we're not doing Corpse Explosion ever again on that guy. Screw that noise. All I need to do is just withstand his first turn and not even worry about Corpse Explode. Take Stardust for the knockdown immunity? Yeah. Again, you guys have all really good options. I
Looking
just
around
like
the
the
room as she works her shoulder
withstand
one hand.
with magic armor,
It
or
looks
sorry,
like
with
it was
physical
dislocated
armor
by the
option.
gallows.
Yeah, we can go down there and see if
She
Lohar's
takes-
got it.
Reaching up.
Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get access to my vat.
A stone door lies take.
Let's get our vat. Yeah, I understand. I know what you mean. It was poor execution, but also, ugh. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. It's a lot easier to prepare when you aren't risking putting anything near the dog that's gonna set him off, you know? Yo, can you sit down so I can steal everything from you? In fact, I want to steal so much from her, I'm gonna put on extra 2 thievery, so now we have 6 in thievery. Let's take whatever she's got. Give it. Give it all. Thank you. I mean, none of it was good. But, whatever. Gives thievery and crit chance, a level 11. I don't know, teleport gloves are just better right now. I understood Dracorian. I got it. I just had a vehement negative reaction to it because it worked so poorly last time. It did not go well. Don't mind me. Just salty. Your boy is salty. Alright, we might as well go get Spider's Kiss. So Spider's Kiss for intelligence.
Hold it. Papa, no. You know. Didn't hear me the first time, eh? That'll be a hard no, dear. It's already. Hey.
Okay.
Do it.
Yo.
I told you to. You can't, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs.
He pockets the.
Wait, really? It's just 50 gold to go down here? I don't even have to fight him? I mean, sure, we could have got the cool music, but I'll pay 50 gold and just avoid avoid getting him mad at me at all. Or worse, accidentally killing him. Pop cloak and go down? Yeah, that's way more thinking than I've ever put into it, but that's also a very, very smart option. I don't know why I didn't think of that, because I do that I do that with other doors. Jeez. Alright, Dorothea. Where are you at? Get up. I'm stealing all your stuff too, by the way. Hang on, they're called Gloves of Acquisition now. What the what? They changed names.
Hail.
She draws.
Are you worthy of my gift? Hans, indeed. Are you ready for me to? I can't. Not gaze.
She flashes. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette.
Okay, so our
As you
options here
approach,
are
a beam
strength,
of light
intelligence,
casts a shadow
money,
away, revealing to
wits,
you
or another resurrection idol. We already have one because we just stole it. So our real options are intelligence and wits. And I am going to choose intelligence. We gonna be smart.
Yeah. I will. A kiss. Most.
Alright. She's gonna take Constitution in exchange, which is totally fine, because Constitution. Yeah, me too, Cassette. Very strange, isn't it?
Dorothea, see,
Darling.
you draw, yet her lips do not press it.
Ew, spiders.
Her fang.
The knowledge we part ways now. I have.
Power is power.
Hey, Kelly dude, welcome back. Thanks for the follow. That a 0? That is a 0. Amberst with the hydrate. Freaking Hydro Mage is all over the place today. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that in just a second. Spider's dead. Thanks for the hydrate, Lambert. Hope you're doing well. Cheers. Cheers, bud. Okay. You wanted me to check on Lohar, right?
What do you want? Stick up, listen up.
Enough! Barks. His sniff.
You better have.
Okay. They're all kind of standing around, so I can't try and pickpocket him. Stretch. Thank you, Gremlin. Usually you just buy off of him? Really, Tischler? The buy stuff from a person option isn't available on console? Because that's annoying. Because there are some people that sell really good stuff that aren't like you can't access their vendor dialogues or their vendor things through dialogue.
Brave lad, all sitting here now.
Yep, sure enough. Yeah, he does have Epidemic of Fire and Superconductor both here. Damn, dude. That's actually pretty. That's really, really important. Yeah. Any future runs we're going to with an Arrow Hydro Mage, we need to come here for this. This spell is too good to ignore. It's actually way too good to ignore. I think if we had this, we would have been just fine in our previous runs. You actually just kick everything's ass with Superconductor, because that's not a source ability. That's just a regular ability. So you just electrify your surface and then let this thing loose for 2 AP, and it does huge damage to everything in the area. You don't even target. Nah, Kisa, we're not bothering with superconductor here. But any future Hydro Arrow run, we're definitely running with
I
it.
hope for your sake, for luck's album, it you subrek, and he had a bat and got us. I'd let no tell one if it could.
But anyway. Good to know. That's really good to know. I like that we're learning something. Every run we learn something cool. Thanks, guys. Let's check with this guy and just see if he's got anything for sale that we want. Though, to be fair, we're about to level up, so maybe I shouldn't be
Down for a little
doing
scuffling
this.
and tussling. Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Yeah. Wits Huntsman Pyrokinetic? I mean, yeah, that's actually really good. Shit. Maybe we buy this. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah. So our finesse is coming from, 2 from gear and 1 from blood rose. So I do need to make sure that I maintain that level of finesse. But +2 pyrokinetic is just really good. And then this ring is replacing our other pyrokinetic ring, right? Yeah. There it goes. Cool. A little bit less armor, but just better stats all the way around. Plus, this one's got a little cape. Look at that. I don't like their cape physics in this game. It doesn't work. It doesn't quite work. But it's definitely there. Oh, hey, Ben. 3rd month in a row, huh? Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate your continued support of the channel. Congrats on your fireball. You are now subscribed for 3 months in a row. And enjoy your next month of ad reviewing and tier 1 emotes. If I move in very tight circles, hang on. I'm just gonna get myself busy. Well, thank you for the anniversary. Yeah. Wait, did I recognize it yesterday too? I don't know. Either way, thank you very much. Welcome back for 3 months. Waved, thanks. Oh, that's not a hydrate, that's a stretch. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me check on the time, because we did start an hour late, and this is supposed to be a little bit of a shorter stream, so I think I should start moving toward the Harbinger soon. Social distancing? Lord Tischler. You're right. I have been pretty lax about that. Let's go ahead and sorry about this, because, you know, there's a pandemic going on. And here I am, sitting closer than 6 feet from you guys, and not wearing a mask. It's just really irresponsible, so thanks for reminding me that I need to be doing that. Okay. Where were we? Since we still have thievery, I might as well do the quest for... Alright, we can talk to the kids here, and then we can go over here, do some extra fights, get our level up, and then go after the Harbinger.
The little boy.
And got you it. Don't be rude, Ben. He's a lizard. We're waiting. He went for. That's what I said. Fort Joy. Cool. Lizard? Have you seen our friend Joe?
The horror.
No, that's.
She bursts into tears after a moment.
So where's Joe? It's okay to think we should. Bye.
These.
Cool. These rewards are crap. Okay. It is fine. So with gear on right now, our pyrokinetic, which we've only allocated 2 points into pyrokinetic ourselves, is almost on pace with our geomancer, which is maxed out. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
That's close enough, reptile. Good. Tell Dave you're sitting there.
I'm not a lizard. I'm a dwarf. How do I stop my glasses from fogging up? They are fogging up, Alistair. So if they continue to do so, I'm gonna have to take off the glasses for a little bit.
You've been warned, Barnes. Now, get
The Majesty.
door blast us here we now.
But the real way that people do it is if your mask is a little bit tighter fitting, then you'll be able to avoid it a little bit better. So see, if you either get a tighter fitting mask or get like a nose guard, like, you know, with the little bendy metal things that'll actually like go over, that's the way that you really prevent your mask from fogging up. I just don't have one of those things yet. I should probably order one on Amazon, for being very real. Position my glasses a little bit further down my nose. That doesn't matter. Then my glasses could be down here, but the
He seems to be expecting you. He offers you
like
a large
now I
and
can't
rusted
see,
key.
first of all, and yeah. Anyway, it's either way, it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
You took your time. Good. And if you get caught.
Okay. So we got the key, so we can go in the basement. Now we can go to the basement and fight against some. All right, Haven. You clever bastard. Thanks for the hydrate. Yep, that's how you get the key. Just be a dwarf. Just be a dwarf. Though they will still stop you from going in, so turn yourself invis. Yeah, good morning to you. Good to see you. Now remember, all these bastards are immune to fire, so we're actually going to be hitting them with Dust Blast. And other air spells, but mostly Dust Blast. Yep. Exactly. Okay.
Dripping with liquid salt.
Oh boy. Look at all these guys. Look upon them. this really where I want to be standing? I don't know. I mean, whatever. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good spell. Here, we'll follow up with an earthquake just to piss him off even more. Yeah, that... You know what? Everything went better than expected. Any of these dummies still running around with fire immunity? Is it just this one? So if we eliminate that one, then we can hit the rest with our fire spells and be just fine, huh? Pardon me, sir. Can I interest you in... Go. So much fire damage. Woo. Okay, well, that was a super fun fight. Yeah, it would have been a great laser ray. Too bad I didn't have it. Okay, so as promised, we take Aerithurge here so we can finally learn our air spells, and I'm also taking full memory right here so that I can learn Teleport, Nether Swap, Uncanny Evasion, which I don't actually need, but the spells that I actually want to start putting in are, of course, Mass Deploy Traps, which is super good. It's just really freaking good. So let's hang on to that one. And then Skin Graft, which needs to get added as well. I'll put Skin Graft here. And then as we progress, we're going to start adding Epidemic of Fire and Acid Spores and stuff like that. Alright, I think that's enough for social distancing. Alright. Welcome back to my bubble, you guys. Tischler, thanks so much for the 1,000 point redemption for that. That was fun. Hi, Bigo. Hello. Did that say Drudene? Oh my goodness, we're rich. Didn't realize there was drugs down here. Deus, what do you mean hotkey bar modding? Like, you can definitely update what your hotkeys or what your hotbar hotkeys are. Is that just not enough customization for what you're thinking of? I haven't played WoW, so I don't know. I don't know how good that hotkey management is in that game. Bim, good reminder. Even if you think Valentine's Day is bullshit, you can still be nice. Drag UI elements around the screen. Oh, I see. So yeah, the one thing I kind of wish you could do is that, like, it would be great if you could just expand this to be 2 or 3 bars. Like, that's the one thing that I would be very welcome to seeing.
Behind the... Please, thank you. I'll follow.
All right, dummy. Thank you very much. Let's go. So we stole all of his stuff, including the homemade explosive, which, woo, that's a lot of damage. This homemade explosive is a fire grenade on steroids. It does damage based on your level, your intelligence, and your pyrokinetic level. This is the perfect sort of endgame weapon for someone like us. And it's a one-time use thing. It can also crit based on your crit chance if you have Savage Sortilege. And now he can't use it. Kind of a big part of the deal here. Yeah, you're a little bit too close. I don't want to like light you on fire and stuff, so can you just like go over here? That guy was not maintaining social distancing. He most certainly was not. Oh, sir, you are dead. Oh my god. That guy just walked through fire. Yo, you're burning, dude.
And?
Yeah, I'm not saying do like the whole like heart-shaped box of chocolates and all that stuff, because it is a contrived holiday, of course. But be nice, you know?
You have my thanks.
There's nothing wrong, especially I find especially men have a hard time like just being romantic, and there's absolutely no problem with being romantic. And that applies to all days of the year, not just Valentine's Day. But it's a holiday. Be nice.
But what? I swear.
Alright, now let's kill him. Come out wherever you are. Hey, dude. How's it going in there? Where's my grenade? Where is it? Where's the grenade, dude? Oh no, the grenade. I stole your grenade, sir. It is mine now. I will use it later. right, let's start moving toward perfect, Goblin. That's a perfect way to both be romantic, but also show that it is, like, you've made it yours, you know? You don't have to do what everyone else is doing.
No sooner do I fix gear in the palace.
You can show people that you care in your own way, and that does make a difference. It really does.
Stuff than be lying there dead.
Here's that high-tier blank polymorph skill book. I guess we are level 12 already. We can look and see if people start having flay skin scrolls. So let's go ahead and purchase that and see if we can't. Scoundrel pyrokinetic? Nah, that's not better. Why was I carrying around an encyclopedia? I am the encyclopedia. Acid Spore scroll? You know, maybe I should hold on to this. That actually does a lot of damage. All right. I was gonna look for flay skin scrolls. Let's check and see if anyone's got it. If they do, then we get flay skin early. If they don't, then nothing was lost. That guy doesn't have one. Make sure I don't actually accidentally sell the homemade explosive. A great idea.
Yep.
Here, let's do that then. Store on Lady Vengeance. Problem solved.
Glad to see you well.
There was a rune in the gear I sold. Oh, I don't care, truck. It was a physical armor one. So, oops. But at the same time, whatever. I have another one, large masterwork rune.
Until later then.
Also got to send Han off again? Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah. More important at level 13, obviously, but...
Let's get it done.
Sure, why not? Let's go. Hey, kiddo.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin, and I think it's time. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Go get me more pixie dusts. Thanks, bye. Alright, no flay skin. That's fine. Oh, shit, Lamex. I did not even see that. Hi, Izzy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Hang on. Jahan sometimes stocks flay skin? Yeah, you're right. Anyway, well, we can look for that in a little bit. Yeah, Alistair, take yourself out. Or just, you know, hang out inside because there's a global pandemic. Okay, so Minesweeper. You guys know the rules at this point, but I'll just reiterate. I'm going to play Minesweeper up to 5 times on expert difficulty, no flags. Yeah, you guys get a chance to bet your channel points if you want. You do not have to bet your channel points, and what you're betting on is whether or not I will succeed 1 time in 5 tries. What time do I start my streams? Usually I start around 9 p.m. Pacific time. Tonight we started a bit of an hour late, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think we won last time we did this, and we did not win the time prior. So that's the information that I will give for those of you who are inclined to spend channel points on with this. Okay, you can see the Minesweeper. Here's attempt number 1. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, Itadiki, but remember that the VODs also live on the channel for a very long time, especially for successful runs. But even the unsuccessful runs, the VODs live for 60 days on my channel. So I'm not going to say, you know, mess up your sleep schedule just to watch the stream, but but I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Full confidence in me? Oh gosh. The pressure. The pressure is gonna get to me, you guys. Now I'm all clammy. I'm all nervous. So I got all these people believing in me for some reason. Yikes. These were guesses, by the way. This one's looking pretty solid so far here. Oh, wow, it actually opened up perfectly for us, didn't it? Oh, easy puzzle, believers. Oh, believers, you are rewarded easily. Lamex, thanks so much for the channel point redemption for Minesweeper. That was fun. You beat the game in 133 seconds. 100 bits. Thanks, Gremlin. That's very nice. You want a refund? Well, so the only time I would actually give a refund is if the if I had actually finished doing that before the time had run out. But no. I rigged the votes? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Boom. Alright, believers rewarded. Doubters slammed again. Get wrecked 2 days in a row. No offense. Alright. Let's continue.
Four deer. No. What?
Frickin' void-woken deer over here. Oh, son, you are so effing screwed. Here, let's put some poison on top of all that, and then put him to sleep for good measure. Whee! No deploy mass traps? Oh shoot, sorry, you're right, I'll do it next turn. Here we go. If I throw it here, it's just gonna kill all of these things. Should I just do it anyway? Oh no, I didn't detonate them myself. Whoopsies. My bad. You're so bad. Oh no, well, I wonder, Itatiki, if there's what part of the game? Yeah, traps going off on their own. That was a mistake. You always want to have enough to do it yourself. Is there anything that you would like help with potentially, or is it just? Woo, that was some damage. Is it just you giving me a compliment? Both. So, all right, let's try to give you some assistance then. Could you give me a little bit of an idea? Oh gosh, Goblet Guy. Thank you much for the tier 1 sub. 2nd month in a row. Congratulations on your mirror image. And please enjoy your next month of ad reviewing tier 1 emotes. Yeah, like just very briefly what you're trying to do, and I can give like very basic pointers on like how to do damage specifically, because it doesn't necessarily matter like what your builds are. It's just understanding what type of damage you're trying to deal might help me give some better. Sure, yeah, of course. And by the way, if you have questions like that you'd rather like have answered on your own time, or if I'm not streaming, if our hours are incompatible, right? If I'm streaming at times where you're not awake, but you have questions that you'd like to ask, there is a reason that my Discord exists. So if you're interested, you can join the Discord and just ask questions in there, and either I or anyone else that is hanging out in that Discord would be able to provide some sort of assistance there as well. As you know, my chat is very knowledgeable and always happy to help, so. I want my other source point. Thank you. Okay, perfect. There you go. Yeah, I don't do like big guide write-ups or anything like that. So I know that people have asked me about that before, and it's not, you know, I don't feel like I'm doing anything that like requires a guide. But I am always happy to kind of explain some of the game mechanics that that can help people understand where their damage comes from and how to become the most effective versions of themselves. And especially because I have to remember to tailor my whatever I'm saying for people that are playing either the first time and with party members, right? Because a lot of the stuff that I do does not work for other like party compositions. As Haven mentioned, playing with non-lone wolf and with a full party makes it a little bit more complex to deal with. Only 340 hours in? Yeah, that could still be a first playthrough though. Can you get some help? Yeah, just get good. Goblib, come on. What are we doing here? That's right. Toxic streamer. Toxic streamer alert. All right, time to make our big ass corpse pile and then drop the Harbinger on it. I do appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you very much. It's very generous. But have you considered getting better at the game? No resub for next month. Oh no. Oh no. Disaster. Chat's gonna unionize. We're having fun today. So the general strategy for the Harbinger, by the way, is as follows. I am going to piss off the Harbinger, but before I do, I'm going to make a pile of 11 corpses, after which I am going to drop the Harbinger on top of it, and then he is going to die screaming, and then we will move on to kill all of the rest of his friends. Pretty straightforward. And the way that we're going to keep ourselves protected is by including living on the edge in our pre-buff. So our pre-buff sequence is going to be include living on the edge, because he's going to come up here and he's going to beat the crap out of me, which is, you know, bad. Obviously, I don't like dying. And then I will drop him on it afterward. But before I do that, I will use Death Wish so that I do double damage, and then I will do the Mass Corpse Explode, and he will, like I said, die screaming. Because I want to use Mass Corpse Explode, let's just go ahead and grab this. These guys have terrible fire resists. I don't need to investigate them to know that, I just know it. We're actually Wall Street bets? Speak for yourselves. Your boy has no money in the stock market. Except for, I guess, like retirement plans and stuff like that. But I appreciate what you guys are doing. Screw those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There you go. And for some people, that really does work. I hope it does for you as well, my friend. Just making sure that my Mass Corpse Explosion includes the things that are already in this radius. So we have to do 3 more teleports. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Jendai. Welcome back. Hope you're doing real well. Jendai, how's the you mentioned you had a new computer and you were starting to play Divinity. How's that been going for you? Oh, I see. I see. He is so freaking ugly. Look at him. What even is he? Just disgusting, dude. Yuck. Yuck. Harbingers have feelings too? No, screw it. Harbinger can kiss my butt, dude. He's the worst. Freaking initiative cheaters. Initiative cheaters immediately on my shit list. Get up here. Come on, you can do better than that. Yeah, now we're talking. Uh-huh. Got anything else? Perfect. Great job. Oh, really? Get on the pile, dude. Alright, everyone wave goodbye to this guy. He's the worst. Okay, now for the rest of them. Alright, so I'm still on fire, right? I'd prefer to not be standing on fire. That's kind of goal number 1, is not be standing on fire. So let's go ahead and just make our way down here. And fortify ourselves. That puts out fire. Oh, you know it, Kisat. It is time for the mass traps. Woo! Explode! Yeah. And by the way, we did so much damage that we full healed. Did you see that? Did you? It looks, I think it was 482 the whole way. So you may have misread. But I wasn't really paying attention. Hey, Wakuki. Yeah, Ifan died because I played like a dummy. Playing like a dummy gets you killed on a mage that has no health. Yeah, it was really funny because I was doing chain stunning to them, but then I didn't stun their mage, and then he chain stunned me in exchange. Not the way that you want to go out, but kind of poetic, you know? Have I finished a run with the rose yet? No. Nope. Sadly. Yeah, it would, Kisat, but, I mean, bear in mind, we're always looking for different gear, right? So, in fact, this would not pop our chest piece. Or would it? Oh, yeah, it would. Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll try not to let it happen. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
You sense a blow.
Again?
The press of the.
Perhaps I'll give you a.
She low.
You know, and whoever you.
She just.
This is Mahali, but then there was also. So, thank you. Once you've
Her eye.
all that you good.
All right,
Mahali
dummies,
is
come
fading.
follow me.
Well then, leave Mahali on.
Start teleporting Mahali around. The one time I just ate the rose, yeah, that was real smart. That was some freaking huge brain stuff. That was galaxy brain plays on my part. Waypoint, so we can come back here a little bit later because the best wand for us is actually in this act. So, and it's right down here. It's just that we can't quite get it yet because the things that we'd have to fight in order to get it have massive earth and fire resists. So we'll hold off a little bit. Was the one where we ate the rose, was that the Constitution Dwarf? It was the Constitution Dwarf at the same time, right? That was pretty funny. Do I still get access to the boat after the big fight? Yes, Idadiki, yes, absolutely. You're gonna have access to the boat all the way through the end of the game, essentially. Okie dokie.
You were truly.
She slinked.
I owe you a debt. My
You. She let you.
Making out with Almira,
I
no
actually
problem.
have
It is
another request
Valentine's
for you.
Day in 2 days.
You have helped the black. You have what? I what? Who needs but?
Okay, you got anything for me that I actually want? Helmet that gives wits and geomancer? Kind of neat, but I like the pyrokinetic geomancer one a little bit better. What about the rest of this crap? All right, whatever. We'll take the most expensive one, shall we? Cool. So we have a third source point now. Yay! Let's go ahead and get Spirit Vision, and then. Well, Cookie, thank you so much. Prime subscription. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support of the channel. Welcome back for a second month. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing on this channel and tier 1 emotes to spam wherever the hell you want them on Twitch. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Hope you're doing real well. I wonder, how's it going? Hello. Okay, a few things left to do here. Let's go get Spirit Vision, Source Vampirism. There we go. I just need 1 source point for that.
Opening the door.
And then, what's he gonna copy? What level are we? We're currently level 12, making our way toward level 13. In fact, we're about to get the majority of a level just by going in and doing the ritual at the point where we're doing it. So we'll probably be level 13 before the end of tonight's stream. Sorry, excuse me, why are we apologizing? Keysat, it doesn't matter. The cloud consumes all of your source when you go in. And the Voidwoken thing is based on the number of times you perform the ritual. So since we're only performing the ritual once, we do not have to deal with it, and we're just gonna get Source Vampirism and Spirit Vision and the location of the Nameless Isle all in one trip. So we don't need to do this more than once.
Opening the door.
We're all good, Wakuki. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it very
together
much.
in no particular order. After you get.
Exactly, Kisat. Exactly. And which is great because the Voidwoken are worth no experience, and one of them is completely immune to magic, and one of them is completely immune to physical. So then they just become a real pain in the butt to fight. So then you have to fight them, but they're worth no experience. It's like my worst nightmare. It's like this is the actual worst thing that you can fight in the game. All right, what do we want to see if they can replicate? Let's see if we can get her to replicate Flame of the Winter Dragon. No, Meister Siva still dies. As soon as you learn the location of the Nameless Isle, these Voidwoken show up and attack.
As you suck the smoke, as the world.
It's just that the ones that you would expect to see here on the third one. This is where you'd end up fighting them. So these are the ones that are worth no experience, but we're avoiding them entirely. Yay, us. Pardon? Yeah, see, he didn't... Yeah, I don't know what causes him to replicate the weapon. But, oh well. We got a duplicate helmet, pointless, and we got a divine favor, which is expensive, so at least we can sell that. Okay. Time to mash some one.
You just you should that read I want to vote but of votes of
Though your speaker
let you could swim at your ship at the
Alright, that was a good chunk of experience. That was actually less experience than I thought we were going to get, but... Should have unequipped the helm? Wait, why? Oh, because if I unequip the helm, then she would copy the weapon? Is that how it works, Aloy? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't need duplicates of Fang of the Winter Dragon. I'd rather have this guy because it gives +1 pyrokinetic. Okay, let's pre-buff because there's a fight waiting for us outside. Like, it really doesn't matter. We're just learning. Just learning. Goodbye, Meister Siva. You were a real one. Just not real enough. The hell? How did that not explode the trap? Excuse me? Can we... the hell? Game's being weird, guys. Immune to blinded? Wow. Okay, well, I'll go invis and let them beat each other up while they try to lifesteal. See? Thank you. Yeah, you did great. You did great, kid. You killed my enemy for me. Thank you for that. Now die. F did I just pick up? An empty cup. Get that out of here. Okay, great.
Void. Well, that's that. I always. She
glad.
I want to stay.
Meister.
Okay. Cool. So that's done. Let's continue to own things. So we still have Pet Pal equipped. So because we have Pet Pal now and we have Spirit Vision, we can complete the Peeper quest, which is good. We do like that. And then we'll wrap up by going through the Bridge Keeper's quest and then doing the turtle and dog and cat quests. And that will be everything that requires Pet Pal, at which point we no longer need Pet Pal, at which point we can remove Pet Pal from our talent list and put Savage Sortilege back in, which is good. We like critting. By the way, I can piss off these Magisters. Freaking idiots, these guys. So we hit level 13. I could take Elemental Affinity. I could also just take Hothead. But yeah, I have options. Absolutely do have options. Oh, they're dead. They're all dead. Here, have another trap. Not a nice way to go, is it? And then these guys come out and they're like, what the hell happened? Well, ladies, I will tell you what happened. There was a sorcerer, and he kicked your asses. Is Epidemic of Fire worth it? Absolutely. I just don't have memory slots. We're waiting to level up. We have a lot of memory slots we still need to take and put points into. Bear in mind, Epidemic of Fire will be a lot better once we have Apotheosis. Bigo, if I mean, there's 30 days or 20 days left or whatever. So 28, whatever it is. Wave, thanks so much for the hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, I think the problem with Epidemic of Fire is that mass deploy traps exists. If mass deploy traps exists, then, or doesn't exist, then things are a little bit different. But surely you're not the only person that's put points into it, Bigo. Certainly not. By the way, I can't see the numbers myself right now, but I have to imagine that it's not just you.
Monster, oh, little Peeper, there's a Papa. Yes, yes, yes. He wandered.
What? Mama, Mama. Okay. Follow me, Peeper. Yeah, I think without Dust Blast and Mass Deploy traps, then Epidemic of Fire gets a lot more play. Don't worry, Grasp. We're not doing the Peeper quest in that. We're not resolving it in the way that you might think. We're actually just gonna kill the bird. 'Cause I don't need more source orbs, and the little chickens don't give any experience. So we resolve it the easy way. Also, I'm pretty sure now that the stupid gift bag. Well, I mean, Peeper dies anyway, so it's not. It's bad both ways. Dude's been infected by Voidwoken. There's no saving this stupid bird, but whatever. Also, I'm pretty sure that that with the new gift bag, you piss off these people if you summon a whole bunch of chickens. Chicken murder? Oh, Jendai. Is that hitting too close to the real world for you? Sorry, that may have been a horrible thing to say. There's a lot of chicken murder out in the world. Okie doke.
The rooster.
Okie doke. Easy enough. And we'll go ahead and take a flame rune. Don't mind if I do. Peeper nuggets. Now we're talking. Also, he drops a source orb, so thanks. Thanks for the source orb, you dumb bastard. Okay. Let's get 10,000 experience just for walking over here. Literally for walking. Whee! And then an additional 5,000 experience for going and digging up a chest over here, and then I'll turn around and head back toward the bridge for the Bridge Keeper's quest. Oh, sorry, this was 10,000 as well? Wonderful. Wonderful. That's right, 25 XP. I forgot that it was only worth 25 XP. Sorry, Frog. That was probably not worth the amount of time we just we just spent to kill it. Yikes. What have I become? I'm over here like Anakin. What have I done? Yeah, I've seen it, Deus. It's just, I mean, it's one talent. It doesn't take that long to go and switch it out if we need to. The heck? We can come down here? Huh. I wonder, it feels like there's something to dig up over here. We'll check it. That just looks like there's something to dig up there. Yeah, I know that there's a Voidwoken attack behind her house. We always do that one.
Hurry on in and gear up. There's a void by the cycle.
But first, we yoink the keys. Give me the keys. I'll take everything you've got, I guess. Thanks, lady. Come out, come out. Hey, buddy. You have low fire immunity, sir. If you didn't know, your fire immunity is bad. Now it is worse. And now you are dying. Rest in pieces. You will not be missed. But, oh, come on. Yo, I am not your enemy. What is this crap? Just because I robbed you of all of your stuff. Unreal. exploration experience for coming down here. Do you see that? That was just free experience for walking down here. Nothing to dig up, though. Strange. Well, you learn something new every stream, huh? She's still in there, right? And she's not our enemy now. So we'll still be able to resolve this quest, but that was just weird. What? Oh, bullshit. Okay. Can we see from up here? Oh, we can. Ah. Oh, see, and now she's on our team. Look at this. Ridiculous, I tell you. Utter ridiculousness. Oh, you can just walk across? Oh. And here I was teleporting myself every time. Oh well, whatever. Oh no, guys. You love to see it. Dissolving mucus. Oh no. Oh, that really did something. Here. I'll show you a spell that actually does something. Get out. Now watch, if I go talk to her, I'm gonna have to give her money in order to fix my reputation with her. Watch this. Because she attacked me earlier. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Here, have some drugs. Here. I'm gonna bribe this Magister with some drugs. And she's gonna like it.
Oh shit! To know about then again. Bug ate my.
Yep. That's random though, Sentinel. That's not fixed. But a lot of people have those empty air skill books. Palement, Huntsman Pyrokinetic. We'll just take the most expensive one, which in this case is Mask. Oh, she did give us a teleport scroll. That was good. Dwarf at Paladin Bridgehead. That's perfect. Empty polybook. Oh, for Flay Skin. Yeah. Usually you can find that with the dwarf as well. He's got a lot of those. Ah, Blood Moon Island. Yeah, he's good for that too. Lots of good options. Okie doke. Let's go up to Rikers. That's right, we're gonna feed the rat a chili pepper.
The turtle, she
Grabbing all these food items, and then we're going to make a trail leading from the top of the stairs to the, like, down here. And that should be enough to get our 2 lovebirds going. Perfect, we did it. We did it! Guys, we're matchmakers. It's Valentine's Day, yay! We did it, 7,000 experience, hooray! Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And then, here's Happy Singles Awareness Day. Just so you know, 13,450 experience for that turtle. So that was so much experience that we actually leveled up. Itadiki, you can also use it to make meals that heal pretty well. You know how potions heal a lot? Meals can heal a lot more, or up to a lot more. It's pretty good.
You choose it now. Farewell.
Oh, no, wait. Let me in.
As you reach to
A little. You are a sorcerer.
silence,
Enter.
the face melts.
Thank you very much.
You bring it. I then up. Death prowl.
Okay. Yeah, Kisat, where do you get other body parts? Since I have Pet Pal, I might as well do it right now. Wait, is she gonna attack me? At what point does she attack me? Yeah, how much does it take to piss off some of these guys? Can we fight? Guys, what the actual hell? You get them from Riker's basement? Okay, I will look. Wait, from where I just was? Where are their body parts in the basement? Oh, from the spot where he does the ritual? Oh, but that's way far down the line, isn't it? Oh look, we actually lockpicked this door at the same time. Smoke cover? Oh, just smoke cover and pick the lock? Oh gosh, yeah, I don't have smoke cover. It's a lot of effort. How much experience does the spider give for that, honestly?
If you think
Bastard.
set dog spot,
Bastard.
you're a
No, I'm not.
See what I'm dealing with? There you go.
I don't get it.
Dot.
Oh, so no.
Come on, people.
Don't remember? Alright, I mean, we'll try it. You do in one go. Yeah, it's just that since I have Pet Pal right now, it would be cool to do, but body parts on the road where the Magister wagon train was attacked? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, good. Good, that's a great idea. Okay, let's go do that. Here. Red Pyramid, Riker's house. Let's go Driftwood Dunes and do this. But again, I need to know: is the spider going to attack me after I feed it body parts, or can I come back and kill it later? Not if you can persuade it. Oh, great. Yeah, I only have 1 persuasion right now. Whatever. Can we fight the spider? We're level 13. Oh, by the way, we're level 13. This is a great time to continue taking more points into pyrokinetic for the next 2 levels, and then polymorph at 15 and 16. You need like 3 or 4. Wait, so okay, so explain to me. So do you need persuasion to feed it body parts? Or do you need... Oh, you guys are giving me so much conflicting information. Okay. I need more memory. Wait, do I need more memory at this point? I don't have enough source points to be able to do more than what I'm doing, so maybe at this point we just put more into wits. Need to persuade so that it doesn't... Oh, gosh. Okay, well, tell you what. I'm picking up a whole bunch of arms and legs and stuff, right? This is what? A severed head, a disembodied hand, a bloodied leg. Does it matter if it's void tainted? Does she care? Anyone know? Need to feed her 3? Well, this is 3. Oh, there's also a hand here. She doesn't care? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'll go get persuasion. And then we'll go do it. And then hang on. So even after you do that, can we construct our own dwarf from parts? Yeah, probably. Oh, the kid's here.
A war out. We must fight.
Oh, shut up. Fucking Shadow Prince. Get out of here.
Your Highness, good to see you again.
Well, no, I want to kill her, but I want to kill her on my own time.
Of
That's the
course.
thing.
Told you I would, didn't I? Sure.
Go get me a sorcerer, kiddo. Oh, wait, so do I need 4 body parts? Or 3? Is it 3 or 4? Four total. Oh, well, okay, I dropped one. I should go back and get it. Okay, so I still have Pet Pal, but now you said I needed Persuasion, right? I'm very happy to just kind of do this. I'm pretty confident that I have enough initiative to be able to kick her ass. And all the stupid spiders that show up as well. There's an arm. Oh, that was a severed head. That's even better. Here. Disembodied hand, void tainted arm, void tainted... Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys said it doesn't matter, right? Oh, there's a source pool here. All right, let's go ahead and lockpick. All right. Good to know our thievery skill is still working. All right, arachnophobes, look away. There's shit going down here. Kisat, it's only 5 persuasion and no thievery right now. You don't have both.
Don't you know?
She shuffles her.
You come here for me. You desire another spider's kiss.
Oh, Derp, you making the same joke that I did. And I didn't catch it. Whoopsies. 2?
How rude you are, Sugar Plum. But I'm not interested in you. So you are still prey, but of a different kind. I hunger, and I hear my princelings blubbering in their
What, and 2 again?
A trade, you say, Pop? Let Mama see what you have to offer.
Okie doke. So, give her 1 right now? How many do I give her? Okay.
Tender. Juicy.
The spider smacks her mandibles together.
In return for
Oh shit, we're doing this every time. Okay. Good grief.
I will tell you a little secret about the one downstairs. He accepted a promise. The promise. And now he wants to weasel his way out of it.
So, 2 again?
Maybe bring me 3 more hunks of meat for my princelings. Let's see,
Okey-doke.
my darling, my little cherry blossom.
Wow, she is... I don't like the conversation.
The spider gathers the limbs.
For you, some spider silk gloves.
What?
These are spun by your very own queen.
Oh my god, I had no idea that you got items out of it too.
Now go.
Okay. What the what? That is something I've never seen before. Thanks, guys. That was fun. The gloves are shit, but still, that's kind of cool. Poison resistant, inflict poisoned on contact. I mean, cool, I guess. So, and now I can just attack her whenever I feel like it. Apparently, Jendai, you could, if you don't have the spider's kiss, you can persuade her. Oh, you don't need persuasion, just pet pal? Oh. Oh, okay, so I didn't need to go and do that. Oh, so I just collect 4 body parts, I come up here, so we can do all of this in one go. And then go and get rid of pet pal at the end. I just didn't need to spec for persuasion. Cool. Okay. Well, this is awesome, I guess. We got 10,000 experience and an item. And, while we're here, screw spiders, you know? Screw them in the head. Don't like you. Don't care for you at all. Yeah, I like how it's so easy to start a fight with the spider, whereas starting a fight with like literally like that frog that takes like 5 hours to start a fight with. You know what I mean? Oh no, where'd the spider go? Hang on. One of the spiderlings is already out. Oh, there you are. Oh. Okay. Killed lots of spiderlings. Alright, let's go invis. Kisat, do you get in trouble with hot takes like that? Because it feels like you that's real dangerous territory, walking around saying things like that. I don't know. Tempest, probably about 30%, honestly. There's still a lot. There's still a lot to do. Earthquake, you say? Well, I'm gonna do Ignition for this room, and then I can go do Earthquake over here. Probably overkill, honestly. Or properly killed. This is how people wish they could deal with spiders in real life. Yeah, I know. That's why I picked up that hand, Lamex. But I don't think you get any, I don't think you get any experience for this.
Before you stands
Magister Pavlonia.
your hand.
Oh, my hand. Well, but I can't wait. The spot is that.
She stretches,
Stay
waving her.
Yeah. No XP. I know, but it's still stealing somehow to take the, like, empty potion bottles and stuff. Don't ask how this works. I don't know either. Alright, cool. Well, that all made sense. And now I don't need Pet Pal anymore, right? Oh, wait, hang on. Pet Pal will still allow me to do the, There's that quest with this little thing, right? Like I have red prints, and I can do the thing. Yeah, I've done cat and dog quest already. Okay. This is perfect. We're coming up with a great Pet Pal route now. So I'll go and discover the, because I have Spirit Vision. So I'll go over to wherever the heck the, Nope. We don't walk through here. We don't walk through here. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Kisat. That's why I'm trying to do it. Since I have Pet Pal, I might as well. Wait, is Ziu required? Do you need Pet Pal for him, even? Now I can't even remember, because I thought he just speaks lizard. Oh well, whatever. We'll do it while we're here.
You cringe. The headless, the statue.
I'm gonna go dig this thing up, get more experience for it. So we're gonna end tonight's stream by, well, we're gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna take revenge on the on Necro Dog. So we're gonna end the stream with a revenge on Necro Dog. And we'll do the rest of that quest as well, obviously, but but Necrodog is going down. Freaking bastard Necrodog.
Brother, help me, please. Isn't it the eternal fire burns in the isn't helping?
Okay, take the leg. And go. Found out you can do Story Crypt with just the vases in that room? Oh, really? Oh, well, whatever. They always break on me, Kisat. That's why I bring unbreakable chests with me. Okay. Tossing. Oh, waved. Enjoy. I'm going to be watching it after I sign off as well.
The Hall of Echo.
Oh, you just need 2 vases. Oh, derp. I always just put 1 and it breaks, and I never thought of putting 2, which is really dumb of me.
It's hard. I watched him. He did not leave.
The chest if you lean in. The chest if you lean in to examine the images further, but are driven back by the... The chest you hear.
This chest recognizes Consort Zara as master. Speak her words or return me to the flames.
Wait, do I... Because I can just persuade this thing, right? Do I get more experience if I talk to the weird lizard thing, or can I just persuade the chest to open right now and get the same amount of experience? All right, whatever. I'm not gonna bother with it then.
This chest, but in
Open sesame. All right, cool. All right, now I'm going to actually go and remove Pet Pal, and this is important because removing Pet Pal will allow me to pre-buff for the stupid Necro Dog without him starting a conversation with me. So we're officially done with Pet Pal. Talents. Pet Pal's gone. Elemental Affinity, I wonder, or Hothead, just to increase our crit chance. We'll take Elemental Affinity, and we'll start actually purposely standing on surfaces. Yeah, it is Keysat, except with Torturer, I set myself to burning as well, which is pretty annoying if I'm trying to go invis. But yeah, like we can be smart about it. We can absolutely be smart about it. Also, I want to buy Bone Cage from our boy over here. Just fortify after. Yeah. True. Hey, buddy.
Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
May I purchase Bone Cage from you, my friend? Thank you. This is going to keep us very protected. What else does he have? Oh, that's the thing that we sold him earlier. Wits Warfare Pyrokinetic and an Rune slot. Gosh. So 1 Pyrokinetic, but an opportunity for more crit chance, or 2 Pyrokinetic and 1 Scoundrel. Oh, but this finesse is required to. Yeah. You're right, Kisat. I came to the same realization.
Power is power.
Jessica Lins, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, well, It's okay. I think I can hold off for a little bit longer. I mean, we're definitely doing a ton of damage already. Let's see if any of the other equipment we picked up is good. This gives initiative, but not wits. Tempting. Oh, hang on. This gives pyrokinetic and fire resist. If I'm going to be standing in fire, yeah, we're going to be putting that on. Sorry, I forgot about flashing footsteps. Actually good for our build. And yeah, it's less armor. But +1 pyrokinetic is good. Okay, we have a lot to sell. Spider silk gloves. I can't believe I didn't know about that at all. Hang on, was that uneyed? Cool. He has so much money. And now, so do we. Woo. We are loaded. Here, you can have chain lightning. Hang on, let's hold on to these. Disembodied hand? No, don't need that either. Poison bottles, healing potions. Get all of this out of my inventory. Penny buns, drugs. Cool. Alright, cleaned up our inventory pretty good there. So that makes me happy.
He takes us.
Okay, great. So now we can do the Surrey Tomb thing. First, I'd like to learn Bone Cage. Here, you want even more inventory cleanup? Check this shit out. Look at me. Putting keys away. Who is this guy?
The dog growls.
Dope. If I had, what's it called on, then I would have had to... Okay. Drink. Excuse me? Where are you going? Yo, you and I have business. Wow. Clear Mind is gone. I don't care about Clear Mind, actually. I really don't. What I do care about is Bone Cage specifically. I did waste the potion, which is sad. Okay. This time, we'll hit him with Worm Tremor. That'll help. Here we go. Now he can't freaking run away. Stupid dog. It's okay. Bone Cage is going to keep us protected. We have 1,500 physical armor. A little bit tough for them to break through. Knockdowns blocked by physical armor, and we survive. Now, time to blow up a stupid dog. Revenge! Revenge! What, is he immune to burning? Okay, fine. Get out! Stupid necro dog. Oh my goodness, Goblin. Hey, take care. Thanks for dropping in today. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Alright. Continue lockpicking. Excellent lockpicking skills right there. So all the petrified marauders are worth a decent chunk of XP. So we'll kill all of them. Hey, Killy. Yes, we have finished the game 4 times solo before. We have not finished it with our Blood Rose Elixir intact. So hopefully soon. But yeah, we've finished it with 4 physical damage builds. Once as Fane, as an archer. Once as Sabile as a necromancer. Once as Losa, wielding 2 daggers, and most recently, our Blood Rose Elixir. Oh, this is so the Blood Rose is a thing that you get from Rebecca in Act 1, and you combine it into a potion. You mix it with an empty potion bottle, and it becomes this Blood Rose Elixir that provides +1 to all stats until death. So pretty cool. Really, actually, a very good item. And it's unique. It's the only one of its kind in the game. And if you die and resurrect with a resurrection idol, then you lose the thing. So I'd love to get through one of these runs with that still intact, which means that I never used a resurrection idol. That's what that would mean. So it'd be cool. But if it does happen, it'll be because I played really, really well for the entire time. Okay, now remember, be very, very, very careful about clicking on this thing. Do not click on it unless you have Armor of Frost on. Is it possible to finish the game solo without Lone Wolf? Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact, we do have a challenge, a community challenge open for that. Because I haven't done it, but it is 100% possible with many, many classes. You just have to play more carefully. All right. So in order to avoid becoming petrified by opening this thing, just cast Armor of Frost upon yourself. And then pop it open. And you're done. And then with regards to Q-Anna here, I don't remember if we actually need to talk to her, but we'll go ahead and do Armor of Frost on her as well. I don't remember if you get more experience for talking to her, but let's just find out. So I'll remove her petrification and then...
Well, isn't this... all this trouble, and for nothing. Oh, but...
She bows in insincere reverence. She locks her...
Oh, honey.
A jolt of...
Ring it.
Okay, we kill. Oh no, you're burning, honey. What you gonna do? Yeah, I deliberately chose the not persuade sentinel. Alright, impale. Okay. What say we put you to sleep then, young lady? Woo, you dead. I know. Yeah, remember in our dwarf run where she summoned like, I want to say there were like 8 skeletons because her summons were summoning skeletons. It's possible, Kisat. I do not remember. I honestly haven't spent that much time talking to her, and usually I come here and I don't have persuasion at all. I'm making you play this again? Dude, I hear that a lot, actually. It's pretty funny. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Open sesame.
You feel the and like the
Okay. And now, in this room, only this and this are worth experience, so we're gonna kill those 2 and then leave. Hey, Psycorp. Actually, it's funny, the only close call that we had was we almost got killed by the Seekers in Act 1. They stunned me and then or sorry, they froze me. And then right before my turn, which you know, I would have been dead, one of them threw a firebomb grenade at me, and that unfroze me and gave me my turn, and then I used it to kill them. So we did actually have one close call yesterday, which is pretty funny. But other than that, no, it's been pretty good. Oh, you want me to suck the soul of this lady? Okay, let's do that.
unlike so many.
Are you the new servant? What is it?
Sure, why not? Happens to the best of us, I suppose. Owie. You missed? You fool. This army would be scarier if we were lower level as well, Killy. That's the thing. As it is, these guys apparently have pretty decent resists. I didn't even realize. Fireball? Excuse me? Can you guys effing die? They heal off Earth? Oh. Derp. That one's dead. And that one's dead. Awesome. I'm out. The rest give no experience, so not worth sticking around for that fight. And I don't care to pick up like 8 million candles, which is what they drop, I think.
Power is power.
Hey, GT. Thanks so much for the follow. Immune to poison as well? Are you kidding me? Annoying. She's just killed with necro spells and dipped, yeah. Pretty much right. Build is more fun for me, Sparkmaster, or this one? This one. But Sparkmaster's a close second. It's just such a Sparkmaster to me is such a smart build. Like the way that it does its damage, I think is so cool. But this build's more fun. Okay, you guys. Well, I have great news for you. We have made it to the end of tonight's stream. Blood Rose still intact, and this stupid piece of trash freaking Necro Dog is not alive anymore. We did it. Bone Cage for the win. What a spell. So very happy to be moving on from that. We're also currently level 13 with plenty of room for improvement. But we will be continuing that next time. Guys, thanks so much for watching tonight's stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. That was great hanging out with you guys. You guys were a real treat to be with tonight. So thank you very much, chat. To all the lurkers as well, really appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you'll all join me next time when we will be continuing from this spot. Here, I'll do the save. There it is, from this spot. And there's plenty of stuff to do in Act 2. Act 2 is so big that we're actually going to be here for 2 more stream sessions. So, and then, you know, Act 3 is 1 stream session, and then Act 4 is usually 2 stream sessions. So, hopefully we can continue on this hot streak that we're on with this build, because it's working pretty well so far. So yeah, that's all I've got. Hopefully, like I said, you guys will join me next time. If you are interested in asking questions or anything like that in the time where I'm not streaming, go ahead and hit us up on the Discord. And if I don't get back to you, somebody in the Discord will. There's a lot of knowledgeable people both here in chat and also hanging in my Discord. And for those of you that are new followers, KSC. Thank you very much for that follow as well. New followers, just remember that you will get a notification the next time I go live. That way you know when we start. Usually it's around 9 p.m. Pacific time, but sometimes it's a little bit later than that, as we did tonight. Okay, I'm out. Until I see you guys next, take care of yourselves, stay safe, wear those masks, and have a great rest of your day. Good night, everybody.